In the event of an emergency, will you be prepared?
By watching this quick, quirky, and informative video, it'll teach you everything you and your family need to know to get prepared for at least 72 hours during a power outage.
In this how-to, we will be looking specifically at how to survive power outages, finding what to do before, during, and after the outage, making an emergency plan, and lastly, but definitely not least, how to make an emergency kit!
During a power outage, you may find yourself left without heating, air conditioning, lighting, and maybe even running water. If you only have cordless phones, then you may be left with no contact to others. If you find yourself unprepared during the event of a power outage, you may find yourself shocked.
Fear not! You and your family should prepare in advance and be ready to sustain a minimum of 72 hours without power. Don't know how? Well, keep watching and we'll show you what to do.
To prepare your home, you can purchase a gas stove, so even during an outage, you can still boil water and cook meals. If you do not have a gas stove, purchase a camping stove or outdoor barbecue for outdoor use. Make sure you have an adequate amount of fuel for the appliance.
During an outage, check if the outage is limited only your home or your neighborhood. You can do this by calling Hydro Helpline. Turn off all tools, appliances, electronic equipment. Turn off the thermostats for the heating system to prevent and minimize damage from a power surge when the power is restored. Also, power is restored easier when there's not a heavy load on the electrical system.
Do not open your fridge.
Ow, that hurts!
Unless absolutely necessary, as a full freezer can keep food frozen for 24 to 36 hours if the door stays closed.
Never use gas or charcoal barbecues, camping, heating equipment, and or home generators indoors as they give off carbon monoxide, which will kill you. Dun, dun, dun. Lastly, use proper candle holders and never leave lit candles unattended, as well as blow out candles before going to bed.
After the power returns, check food supplies in refrigerators, freezers, cupboards for any signs of spoilage. If the freezer door has remained closed, then food should have stayed frozen for 24 to 36 hours, depending on the temperature. When the food begins to defrost, it should be cooked or thrown out.
As a general safety tip, keep a bag of ice cubes in the freezer so that if you return back to your home after being gone and out and the ice has melted or refrozen, there's a good possibility that the food is spoiled. Remember, when in doubt, throw it out. Reset alarms, clocks, and timers, as well as restocking your emergency kits so the supplies will be there if needed again.
An emergency plan is super important for emergency situations like a power outage. Make sure you and your family knows what to do in case of an emergency. Keep in mind that your family may not be together during the outage.
Get prepared by discussing what can happen in locations often visited, as well as storing important documents such as passports and birth certificates in waterproof containers. Write down the plan with the entire family at least once a year and make sure everyone has an accessible copy.
For more information on making an emergency plan, visit the link below to download or complete an emergency plan online.
Within this kit are some basic things that can save your life. You may need to cope without power or tap water. All in all, just be prepared to be pretty much self-sufficient for at least 72 hours. Try to keep supplies in an area easily accessible and easy to carry. If you have several people in your house, break up your supplies into backpacks. That way your kit will be more portable and people can personalize their own grab-and-go emergency kit or go bag.
Okay, so in a basic emergency kit, you're going to need water. At least 2 liters per person per day, including bottles that can be easily carried in case.
Food that won't spoil is also essential, like canned food, energy bars, and MRE and dried foods. But remember to replace food and water once a year. MRE foods can last about 5 years.
Pack a manual can opener, as well as also have a battery or wind-up powered flashlight and radio to help you see during the dark and keep you up on news on the outage. Pack extra batteries too.
Pack a first aid kit. Include antibiotic, ointment, sewing needle, back thread, extra keys to your car and house, as well as some cash and small bills with change for payphone. Make sure your car has full enough gas, extra gasoline in an approved container, at least 4 to 5 gallons.
If needed, bring prescribed medication, infant formula, equipment for people with disabilities, as well as necessities for your pets or service animals, which would be personalized according to your needs.
Additional items you can bring are 2 additional liters of water per person per day for cooking and cleaning.
Candles and matches or a lighter.
Change of clothes for each house member and a sleeping bag, sweater, or a warm blanket for each member.
Toiletries, hand sanitizers, utensils, and garbage bags may also come in handy.
As well as water purifying tablets or household chlorine bleach, as well as collapsible water container.
Basic tools like hammers, axe, machetes, ropes, and a pocket knife may also be useful, as well as duct tape to tape up doors, windows, and etc.
And lastly, some cash as banks will be closed and cards may not run.
If this all seems like way too much work, then you can also pick up a pre-packaged kit from the links in the description below. Please note that the kits may not always be complete for all your needs, and that you may need to cater it more to you by adding or removing supplies.
Thanks so much for checking out this video.
Remember that it's never too late to get prepared.
If you're amped up about all these puns, be sure to hit that like button.